Good evening, guys. This is Watch Live with WaiTeik, episode 10. And tonight, we have our food entrepreneur, Janti Brazali. And she is, hang on, she's going to join us soon. Okay. She is the founder of Seriously Keto. Just give me a minute. I'm just waiting for her to join us. Today, we'll be asking questions. Okay, like what is keto diet? Who is it for? Who's suitable for the keto diet? Hang on for a while, she's coming in. All right. Hi! Hi, Yanti. How are you?
Hi, good.
Oh, you look very good in that lime green.
Thank you. Oh, we are like matching kind of.
I'm wearing your corporate color.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I was telling everybody that you're the founder of Seriously Keto.
I
So, yeah, why the name? Seriously?
seriously. Well,
Hmm.
it's a play on words, but it aligns with the. It's perfectly aligned with what we are trying to do. Although it's like it's serious, trying to be away
Tongue
from
in cheek kind of
sugar.
thing. Tongue in
Yeah,
cheek kind of thing,
trying
yeah.
trying trying to get away from sugar is a serious business, because you can't play. It's not. It's serious.
Serious business. Yes, I
Yes,
agree with
it's a
you.
serious business. It's not a joke. Your life is a serious thing. You should take it seriously.
Good, good, good. So tonight's topic we're talking about keto lifestyle. So keto has been dubbed as eating fat to lose fat. Like, how true is that?
Yes, it's true. It's very true. Yeah. So
Can
although it's contradictory by itself, that fat doesn't and actually fat doesn't make you fat, because when you're already on your body is already on ketosis, it's actually running your fuel, your burning energy is from fat. So you put in more fat to trigger it more, so you burn more. And
interesting.
it is very interesting because
Mm,
like especially for the beginning, when you first start, when you would try to curb sugar as low as possible, so it's confused, like it has nothing to burn on, and that's when they start burning the fat. But you need to like trigger it, so you have to put in the fat first for it to know, oh yeah, that's the energy that I could use also. So it starts burning the fat, and
all right.
eventually down the road, you don't have to eat as much fat because it'll be using the fat inside your body already.
Okay. I don't know.
Yes,
I just find the idea of ingesting fats. It's a very
scary,
I don't know.
right?
I'm brought up with the my mom would the soups, right? She'll skim the milk away. We'll remove the chicken skin. From young we are kind of conditioned to say that, oh, fat is not good for you.
You
So
know,
I
it
grew up with
was
that. Yeah.
it was only starting in 1970s that fat is deemed to be bad, that cancer was caused by fat, and
Mm,
that's when obesity started. That's when obesity became everybody then starts switching into carbs,
mm,
and your body actually wasn't happy with carbs, because if
mm,
we go back to our ancestors,
mm,
we were not we were not we were not carb eaters. We were meat eaters, and we were
mm.
fat eaters, and we weren't sugar eaters even, because we were eating only on berries and all that. So our body was not made to eat a lot of carbs and processed refined carbs some more.
Mm.
Oh my god, serious, yeah, serious.
Okay. Okay. So the high consumption of this fat isn't it going to increase the level of triglycerides and the fatty liver?
Yes, triglyceride, no, because yes, I mean doctors use triglyceride and their comparison to HDL as a marker to gauge if you're gonna be prone to have heart attack and all that, right? But then if you let go of sugar in your diet, triglyceride just goes down automatically.
Hmm.
And actually, I have a number of friends who was high risk of having heart attack, and doctor actually told them to drop sugar in their diet.
Drop sugar, but did they ask them to increase the fat intake?
Yes. I mean, like drop sugar, but then if you drop sugar totally, you are actually hungry.
Mm.
You cannot be dropping sugar without replacing it with something else, because your body then will go into a mode that is really angry because you're actually starving it. So the fat that you put in there, you have to choose, of course. There is bad
Mm.
fat, there is good fat. There's those
Mm.
vegetable fat and those really bad ones. And those are not the fat that you want to eat. You want to really choose your fat.
Right. But you
So
specifically mentioned,
triglyceride will totally go down.
yeah, but you specifically mentioned that someone with a heart condition is told to switch from to reduce the sugar. So now to increase the fat, isn't it going to clog the arteries instead?
No, because of
Mm.
the way the fat works, because it actually triggers the burning of the fat. It even burns those fats in the arteries. Well, I'm not
Ah,
a doctor. I'm not a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
scientist, so I can't really elaborate on this. But that's what I read, and that's
Mm,
what
mm,
been
mm.
claimed, and that what interests me. And I actually do it on myself. I actually did my blood works. I tested my cholesterol did went up, but then my triglyceride went down. My percentage was good, and I'm really not prone to heart attack at this age. And everything is really, really in a perfect condition. Although I've been adding fat into my diet, but like I said, choose your fats.
Mm.
Everything. I mean, you can always be on keto, but not healthy because you've been eating the wrong kind of fat.
Mm. So I don't know where I'm not sure whether keto is like a fashion fad, there's a lot of fads in food as well, like a trend. So I'm not
Um,
sure it's going to stay or is it going to go.
I
We really
think
don't
it's
know.
pretty.
Mm.
I think I can safely say it's pretty sustainable, if that's the question, because
Mm.
those people that is actually suffering from epilepsy, and those that has what do you call that has miss the words.
No
Anyway,
worries, take your time, take your time.
Alzheimer and a lot of inflammations and all that. It's proven that if you cut sugar,
Yeah.
you are actually in a better condition. And
Mm.
it's so scientifically, it's been around for a long time. And then they do a lot of like therapies, which they
Mm.
want to really cut down on sugars, and then do the what do you call that, the ketogenic lifestyle,
Yeah.
because you need to switch, because our body only have two burning fuels, either fat or sugar. So
Mm.
if you don't have the sugar, you have to give it something else, or
Mm.
else you're starving.
So in the long run, right, will it be damaging to the health?
It shouldn't be, because you're only taking out, like I said, eventually, like once you start taking out the sugar, and once your body is fat adapted, you are going to be like I said, you don't need to eat so much fat anymore, because whatever fat that's in your body, you should actually be using it. And once you're done with that, you do have that days where you do have to do the carb up, because
Mm.
that's when the days when you would feel it. You feel a little bit, although you have a lot of energy, like you're always like, on ketosis, you're well known to be like very energized, very clear mind. But there are gonna be days when you do feel down, and
Mm.
a bit of a joint pain and all that. That's when you know that you need to carb up a little bit. When your body say like, okay, body, I need just a little bit of carb. But that doesn't mean that you have to go out to go get a char kway teow, okay? Do
So,
a good
so,
carbs, add on a good
uh,
carbs.
so it's still got to be a good carb, not your like simple sugars or like your.
I I don't want to go there. Although sometimes, like when I see my daughter eating ice cream, I would just have like a little bit. But
Yeah.
no. But I never really try. It just hurts me to see
Mm.
people eat. It's just so much.
Yeah. So if you cut so many types of food out, right, would you be missing
Hey, I'm
in
not
any
cutting too much
nutrition?
food. No. You're
Ah,
not cutting
okay.
too much food out. You're only cutting
Okay.
out the sugar.
Only
Everything
that.
else,
But
yeah.
there's a lot of things you avoid. Fruits you have to avoid, right?
fruits, but you can still eat fruits like berries. And like
Mm.
I said, on the days when I do need to carb up, that's when I have my peach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I do choose my carbs, a good one, the low GI usually. That's when I save it for the day that I know that I want to eat something really nice.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So tell me more about keto as a lifestyle and the intermittent fasting and the one meal a
Oh,
day. Yeah.
it's actually fat is very satiating. You're very satisfied when you eat. You're very like full. A lot of time you're pretty full. So you don't eat very often. So since you don't eat very often, you automatically go into a fasting mode. Although you don't. It's unconsciously you're doing that. So and actually for me, the one meal a day is totally easy. It's not like something that but you don't force yourself. Okay, never go hungry. So you don't force yourself. Once you feel the hunger hits like 4 o'clock, then by all means eat at 4. You
I
stretch it
have
out till 6, then eat at 6.
I have not tried one meal a day. I think I'm gonna die because I eat 4 to 5 meals now.
Yeah, but that's when you're on a sugar burning, you actually eat more. But then when you're on a fat burning, fat runs longer than carbs. It burns longer and
Mm.
it sustains longer, and you'll feel it. You will gonna be surprised that you're gonna survive longer without food.
Okay. The other thing is, I think a lot of people take keto diet out of context. So they do it very random. Let's say that, I feel like doing keto like lunch. Uh, maybe tomorrow I'll do dinner. No, it's very random. I think what they didn't know or not aware is that you need to prolong period for you to reach ketosis.
Yeah.
So as someone who is doing keto, selling keto products, right? How do you educate your audience? Like, it's a very long process, I would say.
It's not long, but it's a commitment for you to be able to get the benefit of it. And like I think it's like any diets you want to do. If you want to do low carbs, low carbs, low fat, for instance, even then you still have to commit yourself for a certain period of time. You can't be like, okay, today I decided to be paleo, tomorrow I want to be something else. I don't think you can transform yourself like that all the time.
Yes.
And so you need anything you do in life, I think basically you need a commitment. And
Ex-
anything, whichever diet that suits your body that you want to do, like even your bodybuilding, I think it's a commitment that you do, that you have to eat before you yeah,
I I
you
totally
pull up your
agree with
weight,
you. Yeah, 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 yeah.
or after that
Commitment, yeah, and then regimental. Because I'm very
yes,
regimental in my meals. Like it's pretty
it has to
fixed.
be.
Yes.
It has to be. So, same as in this diet, in this keto lifestyle, I think you need to commit to yourself. I mean, you owe it to yourself. If you want to start something new, you owe it to yourself to, this is good for you. You owe it to try, and you want to succeed. Anything actually in life, if you want to succeed, you need the commitment. So, I suggest you would not feel anything. I mean, you will only feel all the keto flu and all that for the first 2 weeks, and you'll get over it. That's when you actually start earning the benefits. It can't
Mm,
be one day off, one day on.
yeah, that's true. That's true. So, what is this diet and this lifestyle? Who is it suitable for?
I think everyone, everyone,
Everyone.
everyone. I
Okay.
mean, I am not a bodybuilder. I don't exercise. My exercise is only dancing and yoga and just cooking, and I have shed a lot of kilos just by regulating anything that I put into myself.
You shed a many kilos. How much do you lose actually?
I lost about 8 kilos
Wow, that's a lot.
in
In how?
four.
What's the duration?
Okay, it started like about 3 kilos, and then I plateaued, and then I went up a little bit because that was trying, yeah, because I was like trying, and then my butt, and I was eating without counting the calories, so it was I think I overate eat because I was just like, yes, I can eat all the fat in the world.
So you went on a fat binge.
No, I did. Oh my God. I can't believe I was allowed to eat all those fat. And then I was just eating crazily. And I think I just overshot all my calorie. It's still calorie in, calorie out. You want to lose weight, you have to still have calorie deficits, right? So I think
Correct.
I overate. And so it went up again a little bit. And after that, I go like, okay, this is it. 3 months, I'm doing it. And so I plunged it down again, another 6 to 7 kilos. Yeah, that's it.
Mm,
And I had kept it there for a while now.
yeah. So from the sound of it, is it troublesome? Like if I would eat out with my friends, how am I gonna manage? Like, you know?
It's not really that hard. I actually a little bit nuisance like like I think a lot of people are like that. Like, can you please put the sauce on the side? Anything. You order any protein and you just tell them to put the sauce on the side. If they cannot, then just chew it away a little bit. And
Oh no, I'm like you. I think you have to be responsible for what you eat.
yes,
Because if every meal you think, oh, we'll let go, it doesn't matter, and everything adds up.
yeah, yeah,
So every it's true, it's true. I'll just tell the person who is preparing my meal, I'll say, I want less salt or I want done this way. I think it's our responsibility. What you put into your mouth, into your body, is
yeah.
what you become. Yeah.
Yes, very true. So you are
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
eat. Basically, truthfully, you are what you eat. It is.
Exactly, exactly,
It goes
exactly.
in.
Yeah. I just want to ask you, is keto a rich man's diet because it's so expensive?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. No, it's actually not that expensive. It's the well, now people are very aware of the antibiotics and all the hormones that's put into the protein. Yeah.
Yeah.
So usually I would actually tell people just get a lean meat and then you add your own sauce, which are the fats. So at least in the lean meat, it doesn't retain all those funky
Mm,
antibiotics
mm,
inside the fats that you're
mm,
gonna
mm,
consume because like again, you're responsible for what you eat. You want to make sure that you eat the good stuff. So
mm,
just go for a good size protein and add the sauce on top of it, and that's
mm,
the keto
mm,
meal.
mm, mm.
And like I said, if you go on keto, you would not eat as much as a carb eater, so it will end up the same.
I I don't know, it still sounds expensive to me. So in this pandemic situation, right, a lot of people are getting laid off, you know. So everyone's trying to cut costs. So is it the right time to embark on the keto journey?
I think it's the right, whether it's right or wrong time, it's really up to the person.
Mm,
It's back to commitment and you have to plan your meals. And actually, if you plan your meal properly, if you actually really shop in bulk for a week and you cook at home, it's actually quite reasonable. It's not that expensive.
mm,
And it's
okay,
actually doable for anyone.
okay.
Like
Uh,
I said again, it's at the end of the day, it's it's gonna balance and equal the same amount if you're gonna just eat junk. You're gonna be so sick. You're gonna spend your money on anti-acid medicine or diarrhea or whatever.
mm,
It's gonna, and this way you're actually healthier. You're actually gonna be able to work with a clear mind, which is gonna be productive, and you may actually get a promotion by staying at home.
mm, okay. I think we've talked a lot about keto diet. Now I want to talk about your company, Susie Keto. So,
Mm.
how did it start, and then and how did it exist? You know.
Ah, it's it's personal. I mean, not personal. It's a personal experience because it's just for I was doing keto and then I was trying out with desserts, and us all, like when friends call you out to go coffee, everybody's having a bite of cake, and I have nothing to eat. I would just have a black coffee,
Why? Why is that so?
because there's none out there that sells a keto
Oh, that's when
coffee.
you have started keto diet already.
Yes, when I started,
Ah,
and then so
okay.
I saw the niche, I saw that, and I start baking at home, and I start
Yeah.
sharing them. And my friends will go like, can you please sell? Can you please make for me? We are all just waiting by your table, for your crumbs, and so that's when I started to make it into an online in Nevada. And then I thought, then my daughter came back from school, and then we want to move to Singapore, and I see the need in Singapore as well, because I think the diabetic here is pretty high. Yeah, so.
How long ago was that when you first started?
It's not very long, about 2.5 years.
Oh, that's pretty new, actually.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. But I like your commitment, your conviction in this diet, because I've had a lot of long talks with you. I think your passion about educating people about keto diet, it's pretty amazing.
When you find something good, you want to share. For me, this is really good. It's good for my parents. My parents, they're 78, and I had actually asked them to drop a lot of their sugars and to convert their habits of eating rice into just eating our keto bun, and they were able to maintain their diabetic level from pre-diabetic to going down, because once you get diabetic, everything, all your organs are just go bad, and so that, and I don't know, health for me became very important, because I think God given us so good, He gave us everything perfect, all your organs perfect, and it depends on how we want to live it. And I think it's really up to us, to take care of this. We only have one body. Come on, we cannot go repair and change a kidney. You cannot go repair.
I agree. I think health is wealth, seriously.
And it's so easy that I think it's easy. I think it was an easy task that I want to share, And once you start knowing that how bad sugar is for your body, you get scared. You really get scared. Yeah.
Okay. So, seriously, Keto, have you all done anything? Do you give back to society? Sorry, in this pandemic?
We did. It was just a recent one we did. We collaborate with the Singapore Diabetic Society.
What did you do?
We raise funds. Yeah, they had this. You clock on to your phone, and then you kind of walk. Everybody walk, and then and you raise funds by how many walks. We all got.
So this is during the pandemic situation where everyone do it on their own.
Everybody just their own. They walk on their own. Everybody walk.
Wow. Okay.
Their own, and they
so the more they walk, the more funds to throw in.
Yes. And it's still going on right now with them. And the last, we just had a virtual award giving. We actually, by last week, we actually raised 168,000.
Wow.
Yes, it was really good.
That's a lot of money.
And it's still going on, though. It's still going on.
It's still going on. So, wow, 168,000.
Yes, it was really it was really good. And I yes, and to know that people are more concerned now about being diabetic, and I'm also very happy to be working with them and to be supporting the lifestyle, because when you're a diabetic, I'm so sorry, but it's an addict. You're not an addict because you're bad. You're an addict because your body craves it. So you do crave the sugar. It's not that, and we can't tell a diabetic that you can't have sugar. We cannot, because they're going to be very angry. They're going to punch you in the face.
Really? I'm not aware of that.
Oh yes, if you meet a true diabetic,
I've not met a true diabetic there.
Yes, you can't say no to them. They would get, when the craving hits, they're gonna be so, their body need it like a drug. It is a drug, sugar is a drug. So it is like a drug addict. They're gonna be very, very upset with you when you take the plate away. So you cannot not give it to them. So that's where we come in. We don't take it away from you, but we replaced it. We substitute it. So you don't do the craving, so that's what it is. And as well as a lot of people that has cancer, actually sugar feeds cancer. So this is where they can come in to get their fix too. So I'm actually honored to be around to be helping in that sense.
So has the pandemic changed your business model in any way?
It changed slightly. Not we were not a full-blown cafe. We were never that. We were there to supply. I mean, to do the delivery and mostly an online.
You have a
And
storefront at South Street, isn't it?
yes, now we did have a store, but it's not a full service bakery but you can actually sit and dine in, and our store actually sells a support system to anything that is low carbs and no sugar. It's not really changed because we have been delivering, and because I think we only have one location, so Singapore is actually big.
Big? Singapore is big?
It is.
Compared to Indonesia, I don't think so.
Big. From where we are, if we have to deliver to Changi.
From where you come from, we're just a little tiny dot.
I know, but it is pretty big. So
I'm surprised coming from you. I'm surprised.
The delivery actually helps. People actually really appreciate us delivering to them. Rather than if you live in Changi or in Ang Mo Kio, it's really a hassle to come into town. So they actually appreciate the delivery. So Singapore's pretty big.
I'm Singaporean, so I can say it's big, but coming from you, it's a bit strange. Anyway.
Not that small.
Yeah. So what are your future plans for Seriously Keto?
We are right now we are making our central kitchen, our production kitchen. So soon, by the end of the year, you're gonna see us more maybe on what do you call that? Supermarkets and other outlets. Yes, we want to be able to supply to other outlets because I want everybody to be able to enjoy it without, you enjoying a, nice coffee with the tea, with the dessert is really something that everyone would enjoy, and you eat it without guilt.
Oh, good. Anyway, what's your fitness regime? You look so radiant. You have so many fans. You have so many fans in this live chat. Everyone is saying you look awesome. You look radiant. Cantik. Now someone says you're cantik.
So, no, like I only do yoga 2 to 3 times a week. That's about it. I don't lift weights, which maybe I should try now.
Join me. Yes, I'm having a workout session. Talking about that, I'm having a workout session on Saturday at 5 o'clock. Yeah, do join us. And then we're doing Busu Ball this Saturday. Do join us. Yeah. So other than that, has the pandemic affected your fitness regime in any way? I presume you used to use yoga in the gym, right? I presume.
I do yoga now via Zoom. So my yogi teacher is actually still in Jakarta, so we do it via Zoom. The only thing I actually miss is actually my dancing. I used to go dancing like 4 times a week.
Someone mentioned you're a dancer too. I think, yeah, a lot of the fans or I don't know you're a tango champion as well?
Oh my God.
Are you a tango champion? Wow, all your dark
so.
secrets are now revealed in the comments below.
Oh my God, no.
So you tango as well? Really?
Yes, I do tango, yeah.
Wow, okay.
And, some salsa, some bachata. So,
wow. And you just said you just do yoga. That's so untrue.
No, actually, you know what? Dancing is the best exercise because you don't think.
Yes.
When you dance, you don't think, and you're always laughing, and you're always happy.
And you burn the calories, right?
You burn your calories too, yes.
Yeah. Amazing. So I think we are really on the dot. It's going to be 10 o'clock soon. I think it's really great talking to you, Janti, sharing keto diet about your company. about your personal experiences. I think, should I try keto? I don't know.
Yes. Yes,
Really?
please. Yes. Yes, you
I
should.
try?
Yes, you should try.
30 days?
30 days. Come on.
I'll take that as a challenge.
You tried everything else. You have tried.
I've tried low carbs.
Yes.
Okay, that's easy for me.
Yes.
But ingesting fat it's something that I'm very adverse
Afraid.
to. Yeah, it's like, ugh.
Okay. Let
Should-
me it's not the fat that you have to eat is not those fat that you have to eat the like not the pork belly kind of fat, the sirloin fat.
That's
Don't
fine. Okay.
fat.
I don't like that kind of fat, yeah.
No, just get the lean meat that you
Yeah.
really like, the way you
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
You grilled it, and
Yeah.
then you make sauce. The
Yeah.
sauce is the fat, and it's really not too much fat, because fat has a lot of calories.
Yeah.
Already, so the amount of fat is really not so much as you think it is. It's compared to protein, fat is only like very small with the protein. So it's not as bad. And so the fat is in the sauces. You put into like you can use egg yolk, which I'm sure you eat a lot of eggs, and then olive oil.
I eat a lot of egg whites. I eat chopped egg whites a day, 2 egg yolks.
Well, you need to. Well, that's a little bit. You need to tweak a little bit there because you do need the egg yolk this time also because of the fat. And eggs is good.
Yep. Great.
should
So
do it,
I'm gonna take it as a
please.
challenge. I'm gonna take it as a challenge and try it. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks,
Thank you,
Janti.
WaiTeik. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.